There's a unique kind of pain and relief that comes from cutting off family. You block a parent's number, skip the holiday gathering, or quietly disappear from a sibling's life, and the world tells you, but they're family. Inside, you feel a storm, guilt, grief, and a strange sense of peace. You replay the last straw, another broken promise, a cruel comment, a cycle that never changes. You wonder, am I heartless? Am I the problem? Or am I finally protecting myself? Psychology says. If walking away from family feels both like a wound and a weight off your chest, your mind is doing something most people never talk about, and once you see what's really happening, you'll never call yourself cold. In the same way again, you've probably heard it from others. You're so cold, you're ungrateful, you're dramatic, or you only get one family. Maybe people guilt you for not calling, or act shocked when you set a boundary. You start to feel ashamed, like you're too much, too guarded, or not a good son, daughter, sibling. Sometimes you try to reconnect only to end up hurt again. Other people seem to just deal with it. You feel a surge of pain or relief when you finally step away. You wonder if you're the only one who can't just let things slide, or if you're missing some secret skill for forgiving and forgetting. Most people like you stop here and decide they're just broken or heartless. But that's only because nobody ever explained what your mind is actually doing when it chooses distance from family. Here's the reframe. Psychology suggests that people who cut off family are often boundary-driven minds or pattern-sensitive survivors. Your system learned to recognize cycles of harm, not just one-time mistakes. If you've been through repeated betrayal, criticism, or emotional chaos, your nervous system learned. Distance is safer than another round. You're not cold, you're protecting yourself, and that's a real act of self-respect. You're not running away for no reason. You're choosing healing over tradition, and that's a strength. Let's break down what's really happening beneath your decision. You learn to set boundaries, not out of spite, but to protect your mental and emotional health. When gentle limits weren't respected, your system escalated to distance or no contact. This isn't about punishing family, it's about survival and healing. You notice cycles, apologies with no change, love mixed with harm, promises broken again and again. Your mind tracks patterns, not just isolated incidents, and eventually concludes. This won't change. Trauma, emotional, verbal, or physical, teaches your nervous system to prioritize safety over tradition. But their family is a powerful message in many cultures. You may feel guilt, shame, or fear of judgment for choosing distance, even when it's necessary. Your system is fighting not just people, but the weight of expectation and tradition. Cutting off family can bring both peace and loss. Both feelings are valid and part of the healing process. Most people just see you as cold. They never see the boundaries, the pattern tracking, the trauma, and the cultural weight your mind is carrying every time you choose distance. Here's where your choice can be both wise and heavy. Cutting off family can be healthy protection. It keeps you safe, helps you heal, and breaks cycles of harm. But it can also become unresolved pain. You carry anger, regret, or longing for connection that never comes. On the outside, it looks like strength. On the inside, it can quietly become loneliness or unfinished grief. You might find yourself replaying old arguments, missing what could have been, or feeling guilty for the peace you finally found. A gentle self-check. Right now, am I protecting myself, or am I still running from pain I haven't faced yet? Sometimes honoring your boundaries also means letting yourself grieve what you lost, not just what you escaped. When you see it clearly, your story stops being, "I'm just heartless or broken," and starts sounding more like the truth. You're a boundary-driven, pattern-sensitive survivor in a world that often rewards blind loyalty. You're learning to honor your needs, protect your energy, and choose healing over tradition. That's a strength. The work now is to honor your choice, seek support, communicate boundaries when possible, and allow yourself to grieve what you lost and celebrate what you've gained. Try tiny experiments, reach out to chosen family, build new rituals. Let yourself feel both relief and sadness without judgment. Over time, you'll teach your system that you can be both safe and connected, even if your family story looks different. If this felt like someone finally explained your family boundary brain, you're not alone, and you're not too much for needing distance. Subscribe and stay close. If you want more videos that decode traits like this without shaming you, tell me in the comments what situations made you choose distance, because next, we're going even deeper into how sensitive, boundary-building minds like yours can thrive, even when family doesn't look like the movies.